The redhead looked at the guest and asked what would happen if this bridge fell. The guy thought that in this case he would pack his things and go overseas, but he replied that she could chop off his head. The brown-haired man looked up and asked to maintain the status of his family while this bridge stood. The queen grinned and noticed that he still managed to make her laugh. She waved her hand and said that she would allow him to do as he wanted. The woman promised him a decent reward in the preservation of the status of his family. The hero crawled closer to her and handed over a scroll, explaining that he needed to sign a contract. Alicia frowned and was indignant. Did the guy really not believe her words? She was surprised that this guy had prepared a contract in advance. The hero bowed and explained that the document stated that if he was insincere in his words, he would suffer the most severe punishment. He asked to consider this as a necessary measure coming from a modest man who could not be trusted. The interlocutor looked at him in bewilderment, but obediently signed. Alicia thought that she had a feeling that she was being drawn into something, but she was not angry at all. The young man bent over, sticking out his butt, and thanked her. The woman asked why he stuck out his butt. The hero explained that he physically could not lower his head lower in front of her, so he tried to lower himself as much as possible. The redhead asked to lower his butt, not wanting to see her. Lloyd in the night walked down the corridor, accompanied by the butler. The young man put his foot on his toe and twirled. The brown-haired man made a smug face and pointed at the scroll, showing with all his appearance that this guy tore everyone apart right in front of the queen and got the contract. Xavier frowned and thought that the lord's rude behavior almost deprived him of his head. He would not be able to block the sword of the sword master, so there is no need to cross the line. Imperial Knight Kale looked at the queen and noted that Lloyd was smart and did great calculations. The woman smiled, sitting on the throne, and agreed, adding that the young man was more assertive than she imagined. The man frowned and said that it seemed to him that the ruler was unhappy about something. The interlocutor answered in the affirmative and explained that the guest was trying to outsmart her from the very beginning. Alicia smirked and added that he did it so trivially that it was even cute. A couple of days later, the hero